When something is wrong with your health or your relationship or your finances or anything else in your life, you feel it. You feel the pain and discomfort in very distinct ways. You know when you ate something you shouldn't have. You know when you have inflammation or your joints hurt or you have tooth pain or bad eyesight or your kidneys hurt. You are very aware of the pain. The problem is when there's nothing wrong and you are clean and healthy and everything's going good and right. You are not aware of it. You don't think about it. You just feel good and you do whatever you want and you start celebrating life and you no care in the world. And that's the problem. Without a care in the world, you feel invincible. And then you celebrate life and then you start doing like chocolate cake and alcohol and pizza and creme brulee cheesecake and you speed down the freeway recklessly and you start driving recklessly. You spend money because you are the chosen one and money is endless until it's not. And then you get pulled over on the freeway and the economy changes and suddenly your income is drying up and you're getting fat and suddenly there's a pain in your right side and they rush you to the hospital because gallstones clogged up your bile ducts and now you're feeling pain again. And you say, oh, next time things will be different. What's the first thing people do after a fast? They celebrate and splurge with food and end up right where they were before, right? It's human nature. Pain forces you to clean up your act, and then you feel great, and then you start to celebrate, and bam, you're right back to square one again. People feel invincible when everything is good, and that's what gets them in trouble. Then they start praying and saying, please, give me another chance. I promise I'll do everything different and better next time. So, a lot of times they're given another chance, and things are good, right? And then the good becomes normal until they don't even think about it anymore, and then they start to stray. And then there's annoying Marcus, lecturing and warning people as far back as they can remember, not wanting to hear the warnings. I'm having a good time, please leave me alone, they think. Until one day they feel a sharp pain in their lower back and realize their kidneys are failing, or they have pain in their right front side and end up without a gallbladder the next day, or they have trouble breathing and don't realize until it's too late they're about to have a heart attack, or the doctor says you have cancer, and then they email me saying, quick, what do I take? Like there's some magical quick fix that'll make their health and their relationships and their money suddenly go back to what it once was. Well, if a house is being eaten up by termites and it's about to collapse, I mean, sometimes it's a little beyond repair. People always want to live it up and then they think they can just take something when their body starts to fall apart. They take their health for granted. They take the people they're with and their friends for granted. They take their income for granted. Nothing is guaranteed in life. There's no such thing as security. You can, however, put things in your favor. Step one is appreciation. Appreciation you are even alive. You are a human being, not living in the dark ages. You have air conditioning, you have internet, you have a refrigerator. You probably have most of your body parts, and you probably are able to walk and talk and see and smell and taste and touch and remember. You have clothes, you have food, the sun is still shining, the supervolcano hasn't erupted yet. I mean, learn to appreciate the life you have and don't compare yourself with people who have more money because most of them are not happier than you. I guarantee you they have just as much stress. All right, step two is awareness. Awareness of what's healthy and what's not. And you already know. You know already an apple is better for you than apple pie, but given the chance, most people will pick the apple pie and pizza over something that grows in a garden. You know, speeding and running red lights is not only illegal, it's dangerous, yet you take your chances because you're in a hurry. In a hurry for what? A Botox appointment? Is ending up in the hospital with crushed lungs and a disfigured face really worth it? Look, you already know what's right and what's wrong. I mean, you already know what's healthy and not healthy. So again, step two is awareness. Now, step three is finding the strength and the patience to change your compulsive habits and start doing the right thing. I know it's not easy to stop the cupcakes, the bread, the cereal, the pizza, the beer, and the ice cream, I know. And you might even say, well, what's the use of living? Like, what is there left to live for, right? I get that sometimes. Well, I can tell you firsthand, it's not cupcakes, bread, cereal, pizza, and beer. You won't even know the answer until you have all of that behind you. And your body feels like you're 10 years old again, and your mind is so clear that you can see and understand life like never before, and everything and everyone around you changes. You'll have a new life with new priorities, and your lungs can finally breathe like a new vitality. You cannot truly see until you take the murky veil off that's been dulling your vision and your senses. It's not about how long you live, it's about the quality of your life. And you're radiating with an energy and the clarity you've never knew was possible. You'll see everything differently. Depression will be replaced with wonder and awe and peace and appreciation. And your senses will be alive like never before. That's the reward for giving up what you thought mattered in life. You know, that temporary moments of instant gratification that only last like, a minute or two? What I'm talking about is a life where every moment, every second is filled with wonder and gratitude. That's why we're here, to experience the true wonder of life. And that's why I'm so relentless. I want you to experience that wonder while you're here. It's difficult to believe that going after sweet things can lead to bitterness, and bitter things can help heal us and make us stronger, right? Like going to the gym and feeling pain at the gym builds muscle, not relaxing and comfort. Many of the things I say, I know they're not fun, but those are the very things that can help set you free. Well, the choice is yours. But the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be thankful you did. Think about that. I'll see you in the next video.